Welcome to lesson 5. Today we are going to look at nomenclature, the systematic naming of organic compounds. That is the IUPAC rules. Systematic naming of organic compounds follows the rules set by the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. These rules provide a standardized method of naming organic compounds, ensuring clarity and consistency in chemical nomenclature. Let's look at the general guidelines for naming organic compounds. The first one is identify the longest carbon chain. Determine the longest continuous chain of carbon atoms, which serves as the parent chain. This chain forms the basis for naming the compound. Number 2, number the carbon chain. Assign the lowest possible numbers to the carbon atoms in the parent chain, starting from the end nearest to any substituent or functional groups. This establishes the locant, that is the position of the substituents. The third one is identify and name substituents. Substituents are additional groups attached to the parent chain. So identify the substituents and name them as prefixes indicating the number and type of atoms they contain. Common substituents include methyl, that is CH3, ethyl, C2H5, bromo, Br, and others. Number 4 is indicate multiple bonds. If the compound contains multiple bonds, use numerical prefixes such as di for 2, tri for 3, tetra for 4 to specify the position and number of the multiple bonds, using the ending ENE for double bonds and YNE for triple bonds. Number 5. Name functional groups. If the compound contains functional groups, prioritize naming them over the parent chain. Functional groups often have specific suffixes or prefixes indicating their presence. Common functional groups include alcohols, OH, aldehydes, CHO, ketones, C double bond O, carboxylic acids, COOH, and amines, NH2, among others. The sixth one is consider stereochemistry. If the compound has stereoisomers, such as geometric isomers or chiral centers, indicate their configurations using appropriate prefixes like 6 or trans, or you can use the abbreviation R and X for chiral centers. The next one is use of hyphens and commas. Now use hyphens to separate numbers and letters and commas to separate numbers when indicating multiple substituents or multiple functional groups. Let's look at naming conventions for common functional groups and substituents. The first one is alcohols. Replace the E ending of the parent alkane with OL. For example, methane becomes methanol. The next one is aldehydes. Replace the E ending of the parent alkane with Al. For example, ethane becomes ethanol. The third one is ketones. Replace the E ending of the parent alkane with ONE. For example, pentane becomes pentantuone. The next one is carboxylic acids. Replace the E ending part of the parent alkane with OIC acid. For example, ethane becomes ethanoic acid. The next one is amines. Replace the E ending of the parent alkane to amine. For example, ethane becomes ethylamine. Our next class will be alkenes and cycloalkenes.